Check it out. Kids are sleeping. Mrs. Brixie's building some Lego. Hey, it's Sonic. And then up next, we've got Tails. That's the entrance into the Lego room right there. Looking pretty good. I moved Darth Vader and also Batman below the Hogwarts crest art. So we've got all our art right when you come into the basement. I still got to hang these. I don't know why I haven't. In fact, there's another tall one at the bottom of the stairs, and that is the King, Elvis. One day I was hauling a box down here, and I accidentally smashed into Vader, and he came crashing to the ground, and for some reason I haven't hung him back up on the ground, and there's just like a triple stack of art sitting there for the longest time, so I decided to pull the command strips off, clean that wall up a bit, and I just put Elvis right there. I should probably rehang Vader, though. Honestly, been contemplating redoing my whole art wall because I have this whole side here, and I thought I was potentially going to be getting a new property this year. That's why I didn't hang more art. I don't know why. That's a really lame excuse, but the Lego room's looking pretty good because you know what I did this morning? Yeah, it's just like a chore day. I vacuumed the whole Lego room, tidied it up. I've got this box that we're going to be taking a look at today, and then we need to do some rearranging here because I've got this new massive Concorde set. Poor Deadpool. Oh my gosh. The water's drained from the pool because I used the glass panels for the hospital. Yeah, I've got this new massive Concorde set that spans over 1 meter long. The thing is absolutely enormous, and I have no idea where I'm going to put it. It's right over here on my desk. So I've got to try and find a display spot for the Concorde. I don't want to put it way up in the sky. Like, I don't want to put it on the top shelf because then you literally won't be able to see it. So it's got to be like down low somewhat, right? Then I still have the construction site that's not in the Lego City, so I've got to reconfigure this whole block because the construction site used to be where that hospital is, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. But where is the Concorde going to go? I've got the Boeing Dreamliner up there, and you can't really see it because it's way up there. I mean, I could put the Concorde right there where all that small stuff is, but then once again, you're not going to see it. So I literally have no idea what I'm going to do with that set, and I think that's one of the dilemmas with it, is that it's so big, and you just need such a big spot to display it, and it's not like the Titanic. The Titanic I can put up there, and you can see it, and it looks fine, but this one you have to look down at it. I was thinking about it a little bit. It's sort of an odd set, you know? Like, you've got to be a fan of this plane, which, I mean, I think everyone who likes aviation is a fan of this plane because it's like the only supersonic jet ever, right? Pretty neat. Well, maybe not ever, but for like commercial use. But where are we going to put it? I've got to give it some thought. But today, like right now, it's August 31st. So that means there's a bunch of new Lego sets coming out tomorrow. And if I'm struggling to place that set, where am I going to put all the other sets? And where am I going to put this set that's in this box? Let's take a look at it. So I cracked the box open just to make sure that this is actually revealed on the Lego website. I don't want to get in trouble. But it's a new product that's coming out on October 1st. And it retails for 170 Canadian dollars. It's a Lego Idea set. Honestly, at 170 bucks Canadian, I think that's a great deal. It's got 2,103 pieces. And this is the Lego Ideas Viking Village. Sort of my first time having a detailed look at this thing here. Looks pretty good. Looks like some good system building. Where am I going to put this? That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Some great minifigures up there. Lego Vikings, they're back. I guess we got the Lego Viking 3-in-1 ship. Oh, look at that helmet, though. That's nice. Lots of nice helmets. Look at that shield. Look at the print detailing on that figure there. Is that like side of leg print detailing that I see? Oh, no, that's just glare off from my light. But still, some nice leg print detailing on some of those figures there. How big is this thing? Oh, it spans 18 inches or 46 centimeters, so it's a decent size. Looks like it's completely modular. All the little roofs can be removed from the buildings. Some interior detail shots. Now, unfortunately, I can't open this up right now, and I can't tell you how many bags there are. We can't have a look at the instruction manual, nor can I build it. But I just had a look at my little press kit, and I can do that on September 5th. So make sure you stay tuned for my review on this product. In addition to that, I actually have one more little set that I can't even reveal at this time, but I think the embargo date is the same date, September 5th, and it's in this box right here. So as I was mentioning, tomorrow is new issue day. It's September 1st, and with that comes a whole bunch of new sets. It's not these two, but it's a whole bunch of different ones like Diagon Alley. Where am I going to put all this stuff? I've still got this stuff to build too. I've got to get building. I spent the whole day the other day just like clearing my backlog, but it just sort of piles up, which is a good thing. It's pretty awesome. Based on my shirt, I should be building that Spider-Man art today. Jose, where are we going to put this Concorde? Where are we going to put it? It's a huge plane. It's like a meter long.
Where is it?
It's on my desk over there. Like, I seriously don't know.
You might have to stay on the floor.
Stay on the floor.
You can just put it on top of the Coliseum.
There we go. Put it on top of the Coliseum. I think that's the plan. I think I found the perfect spot for it. This guy who owns this island, he also owns a Concorde jet. But in all seriousness, my options are rather limited for displaying that thing. Just because it would have to go on a floating shelves, which are all pretty high and full. And it's pretty wide, right? It can't even fit in one of these PAX units. It has to like sort of stick outside of the PAX unit. So I got thinking to myself, there is a spot right here beside the Coliseum. And as the wife was mentioning, I could put this thing like that, but then the nose of the aircraft sticks out, and that is dangerous. That is not going to be good. So I figured maybe I could raise it up a bit using a little plastic container. But even the logistics of this, like if I try and spin it, it still sticks out a bit, and the end of the airplane, like the tail of it, is actually right in the corner there. Luckily, there is a way that I can shorten the aircraft, and that can be done by removing the cone on the back here. It's just like a series of cones, and that's what controls the landing gear. But if I just pull that out, it actually has a Technic axle that connects to this Technic piece, and that rotates, and then it controls the landing gear. So if I remove that, it shortens it quite a bit. Am I a fan of doing that? No, I am not. But you know what? I'm willing to do whatever it takes to fit more Lego in the Lego room. So some people were wondering what the wingspan of the aircraft is. It's approximately 17 inches or 44 centimeters. Well, 17 and a half inches, I guess. But the stand is centered, so it could come off your shelf. But I don't know. I know for a fact that it's actually not going to fit on one of these billy units, just because the billy units aren't wide enough. So with the cones on the back removed, is this going to work? Makes it a little bit better. It's not as dangerous. That's not sticking out very far. It's sticking out as far as like the forward-facing like cannons on the gunship, which is not too bad. So I think that's going to be its home. I had to remove some stuff from the shelves. We'll not mention that. I've been meaning to get rid of that anyway. So replacing it with the Concorde, not too bad. It's right down there with the Coliseum. Two pretty epic sets that require big shelves. The PAX wardrobe units seem to be getting the job done, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then I just thought of a pretty good idea. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. I just put it right inside that container there. I know that container is not the prettiest thing in the world. Maybe I need to get an actual acrylic riser. I know you can buy those from like different display stores. There's one here in Edmonton called Eddie's Hang Up. And they have different like acrylic risers that would look a lot better because they're actually designed for displaying things like in showcases and on cabinets. So maybe I need to go hit up that store because I actually use these containers for quite a few different things. You can see there's some of them buried behind there. You see, there's like a stack of them, and that's how that ship is so elevated. And also Thor's hammer is on one, and there's a bunch of other examples of me using these containers that I used to use to store Lego in as just like display risers. And I think that looks pretty good right there beside the Coliseum. Pretty fired up on it. Oh, I just thought of a good idea too. Check it out. The Concorde is currently flying over Rome, London, and France. Just put some architecture sets there, and they actually do a pretty good job of hiding that container, or disguising it, I guess. So I'm just curious to know if Mrs. Brixie's done building those Sonic brickheads yet. How in the world am I going to fit those on my brickhead display? I only see one spot open. check it out. She actually just finished building these, so that's cool. So there's Sonic. He's got his ring. Pretty neat hair there. Coming off the back of his body as well.
It's got the green eyes.
Green eyes, yeah, those are nice. And then we got Tails with blue eyes. With massive tails. Or a massive tail, I should say. How in the world am I going to fit this guy on my Brickhead display? There's only one spot open, so what are we going to do, Jose? I guess I'm going to go figure it out. But that tail is going to be hard to work with. So yeah, because they have like larger back ends, call it, like the hair coming off the end of Sonic, and also the tails coming off of Tails, they have to go in the back row. For example, I've got Buckbeak right here because he's larger, and there's actually a gap at the back of our Brickhead displays. So all the larger ones have to go in the back. Unfortunately, we're just running out of room. Look, Captain America's standing on Thanos. I forgot about that. And Jose is just trying to make it work down here. I think we're probably going to move Balrog because he's sitting right there. And then maybe the Sonic ones will get tucked way down there. That's unfortunate. Eventually, these are going to have to get an expansion, or I'll have to part with some of them. But I already have some of the holiday ones down here because we're keeping all of the themed ones on our displays. Hey, we were thinking to ourselves, Mario, where's the Mario brickheads? That would be super cool. I'm doing some sort of Mario brickheads. And also Mario minifigures, those would be cool too. What the heck's up with that? So where did we put them? Where'd they end up? Where'd you put them?
Right here.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's the compromise. They're going right there. Oh, look at all those Harry Potter figs. That's cool. Forgot about all those. A little surprise, hey? Well, there we go. I guess they're not going to fit on the Brickhead display in the end anyway. So did some like lame paperwork this morning, made a September release video, did a whole bunch of chores, vacuumed the whole house, vacuumed down here, did some sorting, and now rearranged some of the displays, and I'm going to go spend some time with my family for the rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed my little vlog here as we make some changes to the LEGO room and reveal the Viking Village set. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Farewell!